Alright, I'm trying another demo here. I've been browsing through the Steam Next Fest demo section here. Crimson Wanderer. Here we go. Crimson Wanderer, blah 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 blah. Blast your way through a thrilling adventure that brings back the spirit of 90s arcade classic with a modern twist. Side-scroller, it's tagged as Metroidvania, action, 2D platformer, and arcade. Right, so there's no release date, no pricing yet. The full game. So, crank the audio a little bit. Gonna be again using my Steam controller here for this game. Gonna check the settings if there's any. There might be timestamp. Use them below if you don't wanna see the settings. I recommend checking the settings before just jumping into the game. So let's do that. And I guess there is no settings for me to see. Here we go, I guess. Oh. So, can you do anything here? Move up. Oh. No. Okay, so you can only see what the controls here are. So you have moving, you have jump and shoot. That's it. You have jump and shoot and map. Jump, shoot, map. Right. Very input light game. Jump and shoot and map. Cannot skip the cutscenes or anything. Right, so we don't get a lot of like story introduction here. It's a 2D action game here, so let me maybe see. Turn the audio up a little bit. Right, let's go with this. Right, so you cannot use the D-pad to move. Because this is what happens when I try to use the D-pad to move. That's weirdly bugged. And this is what happens when I use the analog stick. So, D-pad movement is broken. Okay, well, not the greatest coyote jump. So we have no settings, nothing. It's just forced full screen, borderless. No settings of resolution, VSync, nothing here. That's not great. It's pretty, for how it looks, right? A 2D game. It's pretty GPU heavy here. My RTX 5070 Ti is being utilized up to 70%. Pretty single-threaded game, but not CPU heavy here. My Ryzen 9700X has no problem with it. Right, a bit of a stuttering there when I did shoot that guy. Looks kind of interesting graphically wise. Doesn't seem to be that heavy on system memory, you know. I have the game running OBS and Steam, and I'm using 10 gigs of system memory. VRAM is very low in this game, you know, 3 gigs. It seems like I can do anything with that one. It controls pretty good so far, but again, I would like to use the D-pad So to use the D-pad, I'm gonna have to do, which is a little bit weird, because it is like D-pad was supposed to be supported what it looked like, but yeah, you can't really move your character with the D-pad as we do this. So we have a map, so you're supposed to be able to go back and forward like in a Metroidvania way, so that's interesting. It's very... what do you say? Like, the characters and everything is very big. It's very like low FOV. Hard to see what's happening. I can look down and up if I hold up and down. Okay. It is auto fire on here. Kind of like a burst auto fire. Very kind of cheeky music, right? I hope they will fix the D-pad not working. And obviously we need some graphic setting, like at least resolution, like V-Sync. Full screen window mode. Oh, you're supposed to jump up there. Can only get 3 HP. Looks kind of weird that it looks like your HP bar, you can like have more HP. I guess I'm gonna get to upgrade that later on. Right now I can only have 3 HP. Maybe we will get to buy stuff. Some kind of door there. Okay. Yeah, the FOV is definitely one thing that I would have liked to be able to change. This also, the graphic here kind of blends together. It was a little bit tricky spotting, spotting that I could jump there immediately. But it is a very charming, interesting graphic here. I think we can maybe remove the performance here, but a little bit on the GPU heavy side, for how it looks graphically. We have 2 HP back. So since it is a Metroidvania, we are going to be able to maybe move backward and forward. I don't know if it's going to be like level based, that we can then replay this level if we get like a double jump or something. It seems pretty fun so far. Obviously we only have 1 gun here, we don't have... I'm not sure what type of upgrades we are gonna be getting here. Since so far the game is only showing us that we have jump and shoot and map. And shoot up, shoot down, diagonally. Very just... This is somehow a functional map in it. It shows you how many rooms and stuff, and that there is like 1 or 2 exits to the next. The amount of exits to the next room, and if it is a vertical room. But it's not really my favorite type of map with how limited it is. Right, no wall jumping. Not sure if we're gonna be able to like get to buy things or what's going to happen. Alright. There we go. Let me do this. if it's going to be a Metroidvania, I wonder if we are going to get like hidden inputs. Like we're gonna get like maybe a dash button later on. It's just not showing us that. Ooh, I was too slow for that. Oh shit. Goes even higher up. Oh. Oh, okay. No, we don't want to go back. Right, so you can go back and forward here between the rooms. Because it is a Metroidvania. There we go. So let's see if we can go all the way up this ride. I don't know if this is just the coins, if that is just or maybe if you can like use it to buy stuff. No idea. Oh, do this. Personally, I probably would have liked if I could have cranked the FOV up a little bit. So I could see maybe a tiny bit more. Okay, so that goes down. I can't do anything here yet. And I can't mark anything. Right, so next room is the boss room. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Right, so this might unlock a shortcut or a different path. Oh, I guess a different path. Oh, did not. Oh, need to do that. Oh, right, so Metroidvania here, going back and forward to open doors and stuff, maybe. Not really Metroidvania in that way, I guess. Metroidvania is more if you get abilities, not taking different pathways, so... Right, but that means I would need to go all the way back, all the way around. Let's not do that. Let's go for the boss, I think. Yeah, you probably needed to jump up here and then go and like... But I do wonder what is that little thing here that we unlocked. Do you have to go like this way and then... What was it that we unlocked? Oh! I've already been here. Is that unlocked that? Not sure what that is. Dead. Let's maybe go for the boss. And do we start from the beginning? No. Let's just go and check out the boss here. This map, like, I would have liked to explore more, but since the map is just a black square, a little bit interesting to explore. Don't have the key. Maybe you can't unlock this? No. Oh. Damn it. Maybe I have to go back some different way. Maybe I need to find an ability here to get past to the boss. Wow. Okay, that's unfortunate. Huh. Yeah, I don't like this map, to be quite honest, right? If you're going to be exploring and stuff, just this is not a good working map to explore with. I don't know what I did unlock with that switch either, so... Oh, you can push the boxes. Ah. Oh, that's locked. I can't go that way. Oh, maybe I should have pushed a box to be able to get jump up there for some secret or something. Yeah, the map is really the problem here. Like, I don't know what like path to explore here. It just, you have to like remember it by memory. That's quite tricky. Oh, I guess this is the way I needed to maybe go. Right, okay, so we get... Okay, first ability here, climbing. Okay. Right, so that's nice. Again, yeah, that's nice, but I really would have liked... Right, would have been a really nice... Oh, cannot climb this one. I would have enjoyed it more if the map would have been a little bit more better. Again, it's a little bit tricky doing all of the exploring by memory. It's also a bit weird. You get like climbing walls, but you can only climb certain walls, not all of the walls. Right, so I guess the wall has to have this green thing for you to be able to climb on them. Okay. Would have liked to find that area with the potion, I think that you could climb up to get. Right, so now I need to find my way to the boss again. Shouldn't be that difficult. But I would like to see if I could find that potion place again, because that might be HP up. It would be nice to have a bit of HP up going. Oh, I cannot climb. I need a double jump to get that. Okay, that's not climbable. Alright, alright, alright. Yes, let's get to the boss. Let me turn down my audio a little smudge. Right, so you can use the mouse button to fire and jump if you want to do that, apparently. Interesting. Right, so we don't get a key for that. But we can get this. Okay, HP, full HP before the boss. Are we gonna get like in Battletoads, like a section? A vehicle section? Yes. Auto-scrolling section, okay. Oh, and the boss. Can't do anything yet. Oh, sheesh. Oh wow, damn. I cannot shoot behind me. Okay. Yeah, this is a weird section. It feels very weird. So we can only shoot forward or upwards. And I can't lock my aiming direction. Can't do anything here. Have to wait. Okay. We've taken out the engine. What now? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Slam down, and gonna slam down again. Yes. Drop some mines. Whoop. So when you get hit, right, so when you get hit, you stop shooting, right? You have to like let go of the fire button and press it again. I do not feel that is a nice thing. I much rather would just want to be able to hold the the button down, even if I take a hit. Right, is this the end of the demo, or do we get more? Because if it is a shorter game, I think this is a perfect ending for the demo, right? Yes. New record. Right, okay, so you have these challenges if that's something you like. I don't really care about that. Crimson Wanderer. Let me see. Did we have a release date? Yeah. Or no. No. Okay, no release date available yet. Rotten Pixel Studio and developer and publisher. So I'm gonna guess this is a very indie game. So yeah, I do think that the art style is pretty nice. Sometimes it might have gotten away a little bit in just the visual, what you can see. I would have liked, this is just 100% personal thing, right? Obviously, like a higher FOV, see a little bit more, because it was many jumps, I just couldn't see anything. And also games like this, 2D games, I love it, you know, super ultra widescreen or ultra widescreen support here, but you know, for a small game, obviously not gonna happen, right? But it runs smooth. Obviously the biggest thing here is that it needs settings, like remapping settings, resolution settings, window mode settings, VSync settings, frame rate limiter, and just those kind of things here. There are everything like audio settings, music and sound effects, like everything is just missing in that department. That hopefully we'll get for the full release, obviously. But it was a pretty fun. But what is really kind of stopping me is the map. When you only have like a black block, like a block of a room, nothing. You don't have anything about what is in it. You don't have like how big the room is and everything. And then having to like go back, opening a path. I just not sure what path I've opened, and I have to like memorize the entire room in my head without any help there. That didn't really speak to me, so that is the biggest thing here. And then obviously it's gonna be interesting, like, do we get the different weapons? Is the points we get, is that buying upgrades? And also, since it is a Metroidvania, it's very common to have like a dash or some things like that. But all we can see is that there is, at least in the demo, you know, jump and shoot. Maybe it will be in the full game, it will be like utilizing more buttons. So it's hard to tell like what path this is going to take. And that is again, for me, it's just, I think the map is the biggest thing that makes me a little bit on the fence on this game. But maybe that is not a problem for you. You just have a easier time just visualizing the map in your head. So give this a go. It definitely was fun, and I do like shooting 2D games and Metroidvanias. I feel that it's more melee-based 2D and Metroidvanias at this point in time. So yeah, more shooting games. You know, Janssen Furry, and what was that? Ambrosia something? I forgot the name. Clockwork Ambrosia. Really fun shooting Metroidvanias, 2D side-scrollers, right? So yeah, feel free to leave a like, comment, you know, thumbs up, down, stuff like that. Follow, check back to the channel if you don't want to miss me trying games and stuff. That's gonna be it for this time, for watching. Have a great day, and bye for this time.